Communication is not effective if the both parties don't really understand what is going on, and it could be as a result of so many factors, from either the person communicating or the receiver. And if that is not being resolved, there's still going to be continuous conflicts and misunderstanding, and in importation businesses, it's going to lead to a business failure or something else, right? So because of that, I have decided to put together 4 steps to help you communicate better with your Chinese suppliers. Yes, you are not communicating with someone from the same language or speaking the same language with you. You're using different language in speaking to this person. So I'm going to show you the 4 effective steps to do that. But before that, hey, if you're meeting me for the first time, nice meeting you. My name is Rachel Nabon. You're welcome to the channel. Let's dive into the video because I don't want this video to be too long, right? The first is understanding time zone, right? Understanding time zone is something that you should actually look into because it will help you in this China importation business, right? So I'm a Nigerian living in Nigeria. China time zone and my time zone are not the same, right? So China is 7 hours ahead of Nigeria. 7 a.m. in Nigeria. How do you count it? So it's 7, right? 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 7 a.m. in Nigeria is actually 4 p.m. in China. So that's the thing. You should actually look into this when you're chatting with your Chinese suppliers, because the time you might decide to chat with them might be their off time, their closing hours, right? You will just come and say, oh, there's still time for me to chat, and you find out that it's already late. So you don't expect someone to start chatting with you. Let's say you decide to chat up a supplier by 12 noon in Nigeria. That is like 7 p.m. in China. You don't expect someone that have retired for the day to start replying to your messages. If you really want to meet them online, you should look at the time. Look at the time, right? You can wake up as early as 2 a.m. and meet them. By 2 a.m. is around 9 a.m. in China. So you can wake up that early to meet them online. In a case where you don't meet them online, let's say you're chatting around 12 noon, 1 p.m., you can just drop a message for them. When they come online, they reply you. So whichever country you are chatting with your suppliers from, just look at the time difference between your country and that country, and this will really help you. A lot of persons, when suppliers don't reply them, they will be like, the supplier is not replying me, the supplier is a scam. Yes, I know one of the ways to detect scammers is actually if they respond or if they don't, right? But not all of that means that they are scammers. If you should look at the time and there's still time, then you should know that you still have to hold on a bit to continue with your chat. All right, so do well to check your time zone. The second factor we'll be looking at is the language barrier factor. The language barrier factor is something that you should really look into because it will help you. So most of the suppliers don't really understand English, and you're coming to start a chat with English. Yes, I do start my chat with English because I want to know if I am chatting with the kind of suppliers that use English. Yes, some of them don't understand English while others do. So there are some that if you just send them messages in English, some of them will read the message and don't reply you, and you'll be like, this person is a scammer. Truly, the person might not be a scammer. The supplier might not really understand what you're saying and doesn't want to go through the stress of translating and all of that. Most of them don't even know about the translating thing. Remember, this websites we are looking at are websites that were actually made for the Chinese community. I'm talking about 1688, so you don't get to stress them. You have to do the work in this case, all right? So when they look and they see that it's English, some of them might be kind enough to ask, can you chat in Chinese? They will write it in Chinese. So when you translate, you see that, then you can continue. While others might not even have that patience to even start asking you to chat in Chinese, they'll just allow you. There are still some that speaks English. So you should look out for this when chatting with your suppliers. Language barrier And another thing about language, when chatting with them, do not use all your vocabulary. I know some people are good with dictionary words, some people are good with grammar, but when it comes to that, knowing fully well that you are translating these things and some of them don't really understand, when they translate, they expect a simple English. You don't just come and start using grammar in expressing your things, right? So you have to write in a simple, like just drop your degree, right? And use the simplest language, simplest terms when chatting with your suppliers, right? Always do that. Okay, the third factor you should consider when chatting with a supplier is that you should try as much as possible to build a relationship with your suppliers. I've mentioned this before and I will keep bringing it. Yes, I agree with you. You're just in there for the business and nothing more. They pay you, you pay for your items, they send your items, and that's all. It's okay to be like that, but it's also good to build a relationship with them. It won't cause any harm, right? So when you're starting a chat, at least be friendly. This could lead to a lot of opportunities, a lot of benefits. Some of them will be willing to even help you ship your items. Some of them might be willing to help you with discounts. Some of them might send you gifts. I'm telling you these things out of experience, right? I've been doing this for over 4 years now, and I've tried all these factors I'm telling you, and they work perfectly well. You can from there get discount. You can ask questions about the city in case you're planning a China business trip. You can from there, you can even get friends that you can trust from chatting with them. So how do you start a simple chat? You don't just go straight to their chat and you're like, how much is this available? No, you can start with at least courtesy demands that you say hi, you say good morning, you say good day, right? I use good day most of the time because of some reasons, right? You can start with good day, my friend. They love it when you call them my friend. They love it so much. So you can try that. It helps them connect with you. It makes them feel that it's beyond business and all of that. And before you know, they just start giving you discounts. They start giving you gifts, right? So when I was really focused on that, I was receiving a whole lot of free packages from my Chinese suppliers, both on my birthdays and other days, right? They send me free packages because of how I relate with them. It's just far beyond business. You never can tell, right? So build a relationship with them. So I've mentioned that you should check your difference, language barrier, using simple terms, building a relationship with them. So these are the few I just thought of sharing with you. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you enjoyed this. All right, if you want more videos on importation, you can check out, I have a whole playlist. Just go through my videos and have fun, learn more about importation and other things I do on this channel. I don't only do importation. I talk about social media tips, content creation tips, how to make money online, how to monetize your knowledge. I help you create courses on that. You can check them out. Until I come your way again, bye.